Hello, you. How's your week been? Oh, I've had a lovely week. I had such a lovely week. I only had one event on this week, which is not very many for me. So that feels like it was kind of a light week, but it was just fucking lovely. And I've spent lots of time this week connecting with people and thinking about people. You know, people make the world go round, don't they? That's my observation this week. People make the world go round. And in particular, your people. So I collect people. And I have a little black book of people, and I'm not talking about friends here. I'm talking about people who are fucking useful in your life. Like, who are your people? Who are your experts that you go to, right? And since writing the energy book, I've been thinking a lot about this. And who are your experts? Like, have you got a great GP? You know, have you got a doctor? So if you're sick, have you got someone that you feel comfortable and safe talking to? Or have you got, I used to have this GP who's a fucking dick, and he was so far out of alignment with everything I believed in. I just wanted to bash my head on his desk every time I had to go there. And he would say really dumb shit, and oh my God, and everything he stood for was everything I couldn't stand, you know. And so we were well out of alignment. Anyway, it was really hard to get another GP where I live, so that can be a challenge. But I reckon putting some work in to get good people, so important, right? Like, I've got an amazing massage therapist. So Karen's my massage person. She's fucking amazing. She knows more about my body than I do. And so I can ring Karen and go, oh, something's up. And she goes, right, yeah, I know what that is. And she's amazing. Like, she's just great. And she knows me and my lifestyle. So she goes, you've been driving a lot, haven't you? You've been sitting in planes. And I'm like, no, yeah, probably. Right. Now, my friend Jackie, she's one of my best friends, but she's also one of my people, because she's like a physio and she's like fucking clever, man. Like, possibly one of the cleverest people I know. And she's like real clever. Like, so I had sore feet. I've got fucked feet, bit of a menopause issue. Who knew that? No one tells you this, you see. They say, oh, yeah, menopause, you'll get fat, you'll get hot. No one tells you your feet will get fucked, do they? But anyway, blah, blah. So the tendons, I've got a bit of tendon issue because of my estrogen has vacated my body and left my tendons tight. And I could, you know, take fake shit like HRT, but anyway, that's another story and I'm not going to. So I'm muscling through. But my gorgeous friend Jackie, she was like, do you know what she said to me? I'm lying on the floor. She's playing with my tendons. That's what she was doing. And she goes, this is all coming from your upper back. And I'm like, what the fuck? Now, you know, I knew that song when I was a kid. Like, the knee bone's connected to the hip bone. I know everything's connected, but how the hell? So she was like, no, this is all coming from here. And I was like, oh my God. Right. Anyway, so that was good. So she fixed my feet and I've been able to walk properly for the first time in a long time. And I'm very grateful. So she's like super body human, like physio trained, you know. So you need a good person like that, right? Like someone that understands the mechanics of your body. So I've got Karen and Jackie that understand my mechanics. I've also got my osteopath, Michael, because, you know, your bones need understanding. And I go, oh, something's a bit fucking out of whack. And he's like, yeah, well, look at your bloody one hip's higher than the other. And I'm like, how did that happen, Michael? And he goes, well, you know, you've been sitting cross-legged again, Lisa. Oh, that's right, Michael. I was being posh. Crossing my legs and fucking up my hips. Anyway, so, you know, there we go. Osteo, physio, massage therapist, GP. Have you got a beauty therapist? Have you got someone that you can go, fuck, I've got fur on my face. Can you help me out? Or my eyebrows have just started running wildly down my forehead. Fix that, would you? Or, you know, whatever that is. Have you got like a good hairdresser? I've had the same, David, my hairdresser. I've had David in my life since I was 15. Now, I'm no good at maths, so I'm going to say that's 30, is that 30 years? No, it's 40 years. I'm 53. Shit, I'm bad at maths. So 53, and I take off, I think that's 40 years, 15 years old, 40 years, and then I take off maybe about 38 years, right? If I take it, that's how I do maths. There you go. Wow, that was an insight into my bad brain. So there we go. He's been my hairdresser since I was 15. Did my school ball, did my wedding. Gorgeous, gorgeous friend, gorgeous man. Amazing hairdresser. He knows more about my hair than I do. He's extraordinary, right? And when you've got good people, if you've got a good dentist, my dentist just retired and fuck, I'm sad. I'm a real wimp with the dentist and I love my dentist. I loved him. He was so gentle with me because I was such a wuss. And he knew, and he was like, it's okay, Lisa, I've given you extra needles. And he was so kind, just so lovely. Anyway, he fucking retired. That pissed me off. But it's like, who are your people? Have you got a list of people? I've got an auric healer where I go, oh, something's just a bit off. I've got a Reiki woman who I go to. I do Reiki, but you can do it on yourself. I like to do other people to do it on me. I've got a past life therapist that I go to when I go, something's popped up that I want to investigate, and I think it's a past life issue. I love all this shit. And I'm like, and do you know what's really exciting? So in the Energy Club launched. It's really exciting. Hello to those of you who are in the Energy Club. Energy Club is where we get, you have text messages every day and you get lots of energy information. So newsletters on how to get more energy. And every month I'm going to be doing a special podcast with my people, with my auric healer, with a past life regressionist, with spiritual experts, with emotional experts, all the people that I use to support my physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual energy. Isn't that exciting? So that's exciting. I started them already. I've already talked to the glorious Susan Hunter, who is my naturopath. And so you need someone who you can say, shit, my skin's itchy. Why is that? And she's like, well, that's because this has dropped, or that's too high, or blah, blah. I don't know, right? And it's like having experts for your body, I think is bloody important. So just think about, if there was one expert in your life right now that you would like, who is it? What would you like? What's the vacancy you have in your body where you go, I would like a podiatrist because my feet are fucked, or I would like a physio because I've hurt my back, or I would like, I don't know, what is it? What is it where you go, I'd like a makeup artist to teach me how to paint my face. I've had one of those too. So who are the people, the experts that can help you? Because I think having a little list of experts so that when something is not right in your life, you've got kind of a number where you can go, oh, hey, Karen, it's me. And they go, oh, hi. And they know you and they know your body, and you're not starting from scratch. So I think getting a team of experts is my observation this week. Getting some fucking glorious people. We're really bad at getting help, and we're really bad at sort of discovering what help we need as humans. And I think we think we're all so autonomous and we can do everything ourselves. It's like, no, you're the sum of all parts, right? You need good people. So if you had a person right now that was amazing in your life, what would they do for you? What's the thing that your body needs? Do you need an amazing haircut? What do you need right now? I've got a friend who's just employed a organisational expert. She's a clutter queen, a decluttering queen, because my friend's very messy. So, she's got someone in to help her with that, because we've all got shit we need help with. And asking for help, so important. Even more important than that is having really good help. Because if you get bad help, you then go, help doesn't work, right? So you go, oh, well, yes, I went here and I got a haircut and I went to a terribly cheap $20 bar or something, a haircutting bar. And, oh, fuck, it was terrible. And then you're like, right, that's it, not cutting my hair again. It's like, no, that's not the answer. Get a good expert. Ask around. Say, hey, I'm looking for a massage therapist. Do you know someone? I'm looking for, someone that can support me emotionally. I want to talk to someone. I want an amazing therapist that I can go and unload and unpack some of my thinking with. Or I want, what is it that you want? Ask around. If you see someone who's I always say to people, if you see someone who looks amazing, ask them where they bought their clothes. If you see someone who acts amazing, ask them, do they go to therapy? Have they got a great therapist? Who have they got in their life that helps them? If you see someone with an amazing haircut, say, who fucking cut your hair? Because your hair is awesome. If you see someone with beautiful glasses, go, where did you get your glasses? Because I needed a good optician and I like the glasses you're wearing, and they'll tell you. And I'm constantly collecting referrals, just all the time, constantly collecting people that I might enjoy, So some of my people, I'm excited. I get to talk to them. I get to do, it's really funny though, when I've got this interview with Michael, my osteopath, who was my original naturopath when I was 26. And he's literally changed my life. And I said, can I book in 90 minutes to I want to interview you for my podcast? And he just looked at me and he said, sure, tell me what to say. I said, no, you can say whatever you like. It's not about getting it right. I just want to get you on record because you're so glorious. And he's just looking at me like, fuck, Lisa. Mind you, it's not the first time. He's looked at me like, fucking hell, Lisa, you're weird, but too bad. So there you go. People, that's my observation this Friday. Go find yourself some glorious people. Make a list. Make a list of the people you've got, the people you want,